Make bubbles.
Delicious jelly. Great favorite.
Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. Go, Lucky, go. Go, Lucky, go. Yay! I like the JCC Early Childhood Program for many reasons, and probably the most important one is the feeling of excitement when you walk in. The children love to come. The teachers are always smiling and happy. And every morning when they walk into the room, there's always something set up to engage them, whether it's painting or clay or a sculpture project or a make-believe project. So as soon as you drop your child off, they're immediately engaged. And then throughout the day, they do a lot of projects, they do activities, they go to the gym, they have swimming lessons, which is very important to me. And they also learn about Judaism, and they have singing programs and craft programs, and it's just a nice, well-balanced program for a young child.
So we looked around the area at the available programs. We looked in Shrewsbury, we looked in Holden, and we looked in Worcester. And the JCC was by far the one that we liked the most. Not only for the fact that they had such a large center, but the staff here was very welcoming. When we came and sat in the classroom and let our child play, we saw how the teachers, interacted with the students and just felt very, very comfortable with the place right from the start.
So if it's a rainy day, I don't ever think they're cooped up in their room. I know they could be in the gym, the gymnastics room, the auditorium with all the toys there. And I love knowing they're getting a lot of exercise. Very energetic children, and they need to run around a lot, and they're just so healthy here.
Oh, every day is a joy for him. But he has so many lifelong friends that I know back when we do his bar mitzvah, when he graduates, when he goes on to college, he's going to have friends here from the JCC.
They let the children grow and experiment and be themselves. The staff is wonderful. Most of them have been here for many, many years, which is very important to a young child, not to have a big staff turnover, to have a teacher just disappear.
My son will go down the line and say hi to every single teacher. And some of them he's never had, but he just knows them. He loves them. They're all a big family.
The teachers here are fabulous, and I love that everything is child-centered and child-friendly. From the bathrooms to the table heights, everything is nice and low and accessible. They're very comfortable here, and seeing how comfortable they are makes me really comfortable. The teachers are great at teaching the children what to say in situations that often children don't learn until they're much older. Please don't take my toy. I'm using that. Wait a few minutes so you can have a turn. And these are things they're learning in preschool.
Are you drawing? Use the table correctly, please.
So I've also been in the classroom and seen how the teachers handle when they need to discipline a child, and they do it in a very caring, loving, structured way that doesn't, that makes the child understand he's done something wrong, he needs to come back into the group and behave accordingly. So seeing that they can handle both sides of it in terms of nurturing the kids that need a little more help and providing a nice environment for the ones that play well together is great to see.
My children have all moved from the JCC into public kindergarten in the city of Worcester and have done well in the transition, especially socially, because they're used to coming into a classroom and engaging many children. They also know how to work centers, which is how kindergarten is taught. They go from activity to activity and complete a task before they move on to the next one. So I think the JCC has really prepared them in that way, and also helps them with circle time, paying attention, using good manners, all the little things that really help a child succeed in kindergarten in addition to academics.
Where is baby Moses in the river Nile? He is in a basket, a basket, a basket.
We're Jewish, but we don't actively belong to a temple right now. And it's given him that connection and grounding. And come fall, he's going to go to Hebrew school. So he's had the taste of it to prepare him to go to Hebrew school. So he's going to feel very comfortable.
My family is not Jewish. We are Greek Orthodox, so we didn't know much about the Jewish religion except through friends. However, my children have learned so much about Israel and Judaism and Hebrew words and customs that it's been really enriched their lives.
For me, mostly as a Jewish person, I've been surprised my daughter knows the Hebrew blessings, and you know, she's 4, and it's really beautiful to ask her to say the blessing on the bread, thanking God for the bread. And
you know, we don't want them to see anything in terms of this person is, you know, a certain race or a certain color. Or we just want them to see other people as people, because in the end, that's really what we are.
Who wants a green Kool-Aid?